Lithopolis is a village in Fairfield and Franklin counties in the U.S. state of Ohio. The population was 1,106 at the 2010 census. History: Lithopolis was originally called Centerville, and under the latter name was laid out in 1815. A post office called Lithopolis has been in operation since 1827. Geography: Lithopolis is located at 39 degrees 48 minutes 10 seconds north, 82 degrees 48 minutes 29 seconds west, 39.80278 degrees north, 82.80806 degrees west, 39.80278, minus 82.80806. According to the United States Census Bureau, the village has a total area of 2.02 square miles, all land. Demographics: 2010 census. As of the census of 2010, there were 1,106 people, 443 households, and 302 families residing in the village. The population density was 547.5 inhabitants per square mile. There were 502 housing units at an average density of 248.5 per square mile. The racial makeup of the village was 94.3% white, 3.4% African American, 0.7% Asian, and 1.5% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 2.3% of the population. There were 443 households, of which 35.2% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 53.0% were married couples living together, 10.6% had a female householder with no husband present, 4.5% had a male householder with no wife present, and 31.8% were non-families. 26.2% of all households were made up of individuals, and 7.7% had someone living there alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.50 and the average family size was 3.03. The median age in the village was 38.2 years. 25.6% of residents were under the age of 18, 7% were between the ages of 18 and 24, 26% were from 25 to 44, 28.9% were from 45 to 64, and 12.6% were 65 years of age or older. The gender makeup of the village was 48.3% male and 51.7% female. 2000 census. As of the census of 2000, there were 600 people, 248 households, and 166 families residing in the village. The population density was 579.2 per square kilometers. There were 260 housing units at an average density of 251.0 per square kilometers. The racial makeup of the village was 98.83% white, 0.17% African American, 0.33% from other races, and 0.67% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 0.33% of the population. There were 248 households, out of which 31.0% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 56.0% were married couples living together, 7.7% had a female householder with no husband present, and 32.7% were non-families. 27.0% of all households were made up of individuals, and 9.3% had someone living there alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.42 and the average family size was 2.96. In the village, the population was spread out with 24.5% under the age of 18, 7.8% from 18 to 24, 27.7% from 25 to 44, 24.0% from 45 to 64, and 16.0% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 38 years. For every 100 females there were 96.7 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 95.3 males. The median income for a household in the village was $40,208, and the median income for a family was $49,500. Males had a median income of $35,714 versus $27,250 for females. The per capita income for the village was $19,442. About 3.1% of families and 5.6% of the population were below the poverty line, including 4.5% of those under the age of 18 and 6.1% of those 65 and older. Notable person: Adam Willis Wagnalls, co-founder of Funk and Wagnalls Company.